Everybody, look on the screen. So look at these sisters. Oh, they're on a yacht, okay, on their Seychelles trip. Okay, so um, two for one. This is Black women enjoying their lives. Beautiful. I love to see it. Oh, look at the view, the water. They're dancing, having a good time with it, drinking, dancing. I mean, just happy. I love to see it. Swimming, I mean, being wined and dined all among women. Looks like a lot of happiness, fun, no drama. Successful, happy, beautiful women. I love to see it. So they're in the on their Seychelles trip. I mean, just so much fun. Look at the views. Make yourselves happy, ladies. And I'm gonna play this clip, which I have played before. In case one of those, well, I don't really heard it, but you might hear it again. So I look at this, and I'm happy to see we got Black women, men. They are climbing. I mean, they're just living their best life, climbing the ladder of success, enjoying their money, and they are learning to, they're traveling in groups, just all women. Wonderful. And being when you get successful, it's harder to find a mate at the same level. And women who want to excel, no one's trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel unless you don't know any better, or maybe you just met that guy. Oh well. But scraping the bottom of the barrel, trying to pull him up, yeah, good luck with that. You won't be doing this. When you're scraping the bottom of the barrel, you will have money to go on trips like this. Why? You got a whole full grown man up in your pocket. And he's going to go, no, it's a girl's trip. Living their best life. Everybody seems happy, not depressed. I don't think they're worried about the light bill. So just beautiful women having a great time. So when you're picking the bottom of the barrel, I want to go too. Any extra money you have, it'll probably be going to him because you have taken on a liability and not an asset. You're what, unequally yoked, and he finna yoke down your pockets. So again, I love seeing this. Remember this that I played before from, what is that? Children of the Flower Moon. And I'm playing this because I have a question. I want to know. Listen to what he's telling his son. Robert De Niro's character talking to Leonardo DiCaprio. He's already said that the wealth is going to dry up pretty soon. Always planning. All again, someone's playing and someone's planning.
You know who I mean when I say Molly Kyle. You know the one with the sisters. I know which one. Yeah, Molly. Molly. She lives with her mother, Lizzie. I know, Uncle, which one. I know. I've been driving her. I'm driving her. Yeah. Well, Matt Williams used to go with her for a time. They're not together away now. So that means you could have a proposition with that if that struck you. Oh, you want to see after her? She's a regular customer of mine. Yeah. I think she's sweet on me too. That mama, she says you like it. Yeah. Yeah. Full blood estate at that too. Full blood estate. Full blood estate. Now that's something a man can work with. Hmm? You got a good face, you know that? Think you can be the married kind? Married kind? Mm-hmm. How do you mean? Well, we mix these families together, and that estate money flows the right direction. It'll come to us.
So what are we telling Black women? Are we saying that, hey, you are worthy of, you are the marrying kind? He's telling him that you're the marrying kind. If you mix the families together, that'll stay, it'll flow right to us. What are we telling Black women? Oh no, you're not the marrying kind, but you the baby mama kind. What are we teaching Black women? What's the message to us? Oh no, What you need to go ahead and do, forget what these ladies are doing, going on a trip, spending money. Oh, they're probably so selfish. What you need to go, but they ain't got no man. Well, who wants a man that's gonna drag you down, then get out of pocket, leave you with a whole slew of babies and bills? They don't have no man. What kind of man? Some of the men I have a man, guess what? That's why they can afford to go on the trip. Don't have a man up in their pockets, a low vibrational performing broke down man with no potential. I want to bet you that's how some of them can go on that trip. They're not weighed down by a dust bucket man. They don't have a liability hanging around their neck. A man woman has a man, she can't afford to go on this trip. Oh no, are you kidding? I got a man, I can't afford to go. I gotta take care of him and me too. But y'all go ahead and go, ladies. I see y'all having a good old time. Nobody seems bored and stressed out about the light bill, huh? A man woman that has a man cannot go on this trip. Seashells, like I'm sorry, some seashells trip, man. I take you down to the beach, pick up some shells. My mama got some in her closet. So what are we telling black women? As he's telling him, thinking of mankind, you know, letting him know, you marry her, the money will flow in their direction. What are we telling black women? Oh, hey, get with that dude. You know what? You might get the chance to be the second baby mama. Yeah, the last woman, he got with her and dated her and then pumped over like 2 or 3 kids, abandoned her and those kids. So now she's sitting up here stressed out. Oh, just left her job, saw her down at the WIC office. She hoping and praying for a voucher. Then the voucher didn't come in time. She's now staying with her mother or big mama. Her and those 3 kids, he's nowhere to be found. So hey, black woman, guess what? That's what you deserve. Why don't you go over there so you can be baby mama number 2 or 3, and he can go ahead and drag you down too into the land of deep poverty. So deep, good luck getting out. What are we telling black women? I would really like to know. Are we telling black women, you're the marrying kind, you deserve marriage before you carry? Why give a man everything and get nothing in return? And people say, oh, that doesn't guarantee anything. Well, if you're down with the marriage before you carry and you make that your stance, I guarantee you in your dating life, guess what? When you make it clear that's your stance, you're going to go ahead and ward off a mini dust bucket. It can potentially save lives. See, in our community, a lot of women been professional and they pick up these men scraping from the bottom of the barrel, picked him up and gonna clean him up and make something out of him. The next thing you know, go ahead and put him on. He might get gone. You just built him up for the next chick. He down the street with Mrs. Jones. You understand? What are we telling black women? Oh no, you worthy of baby mama status. That's what you worthy of. It's not acceptable. It's just not. What are we telling black women? Pick up a man. At least you got one. And how is he benefiting your life? What are we telling black women? Well, he may be a creator of a fatherless home, but this going to work differently with you. But that's his second fatherless home he's created. Well, girl, just go and give it a shot. The man is a loser. Seriously, what are we telling black women? Go ahead and pick up a scrub. Let him move into your house, your condo, your apartment. Let him go ahead and drive your car. Then you might get tired of said scrub, and then next thing you know, pop, 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 pop. Uh-oh, the beauty queen is on the screen. Please tell me, what are we telling black women? I would really, really like to know. What are we telling black women? Are we letting them know that they deserve more? Maybe it didn't work out for mama, and we're sorry to hear about that. But guess what? We should want more for our daughters, our granddaughters. We should want more. We should want more for them. What are we telling black women? Pick up a liability, or he looked your way? What are we telling black women? That we need to have a standard. A man needs to present something. He just can't show up here because he's black and breathing. He doesn't have a job or a car. Well, he's trying to get it together. Well, guess what? If he's really into you, he can go ahead and use all of his ambition and try and get it together. And then once he's gotten it together, guess what? He can circle the wagon. But quite often, when they do get it together, they might decide to go with a non-black woman. And everything that he would not do for members in his community, he will turn around. Do not be surprised. He will turn around and do it for others. Why? Because he wants to be accepted. He wants to be accepted. Why you think you see all these girls, especially non-black women, but some are baby mothers too, but they really want what? Man, they get with these professional athletes, professional black men. They want that contract. They want that ring. What are we telling black women? Oh, if he doesn't feel that way about you, well, just go ahead and settle. Just make do. What are we telling black women? Are we letting them know that, again, we have to have a standard? A man just can't show up. He has to be an asset to your life. Because, see, quite often when you go ahead and hit yourself to the seat of poverty D, it can lead to trauma, violence, and strife. Oh, yeah. Or some black women, oh, hey, girl, I know he just got out of jail. He beat his last baby mother. He attacked her, has a history of engaging in femicide. So why don't you go ahead and get with him and bring him over here? So guess what? He can go ahead and maybe, torment, bring trauma to our life. Get you pregnant. Then he may act violent. Then you may run over here. Next thing you know, there's a shooting, and then you get shot, I get shot, we all get shot by the T dot on the block. That T dot means that Dusty over there. Is that what we're telling black women? Yeah, go ahead and bring the disease over here, girl. Bring that disease dude over here so he can go ahead and contaminate your life. And then you bring that contamination over here, and then we're all adversely affected. Why? By one dust bucket. He contaminated her life, got her pregnant with a child. Then he turns out to be violent and crazy, can't get it together. Next thing you know, you want to put him on child support. You consider yourself, I am totally done. Next thing you know, you come visiting. He's at somebody's place. Pop, 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 pop. Is that what we're telling black women? Go ahead and pick up that old T-Dot, that Dusty over there, that downbeaten man. Oh, it's his third strike. Girl, go ahead and pick him up. Bring him over here. So you can go ahead and just basically bring your credit score down from a 825 down to a 315. What are we telling black women? Oh, ignore that background, where he's been engaging in violent behavior in the streets, gang banging, dope dealing. Ignore that. What was that young black woman? She was a realtor. And she had picked up a street dude. And he turned to be a rapper and had two children. And he got on social media and flashed a whole bunch of cash. They found out about his baby mama, made an appointment to see her house, and they kidnapped her and killed her. They were after him, actually. I think he was hurt or shot. Oh, but he survived. Why? In my opinion, she picked up the seed of poverty D. And just by association, bringing him into her life, having his children, he gonna be the rap star, got a whole bunch of money flashing on the screen. That could have been the house money. Next thing you know, pop, 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 pop. They trying to rob him for the money, looking for him. They came to the house. I think he was shot, but he survived. She didn't. They found her unalived in the back of a van. What are we telling black women? Girl, pick up Mr. Gangbanger. It's okay. Pick up that man with multiple kids. Well, he hit her. He got arrested, so he gonna learn. He might not hit you, go upside your head, but he did it to his baby mother. The fact that he got a baby mama, ooh, that should be the alarm. Blinking, blinking, alert, alert, contaminator, contaminator, alert. That should be the alarm blinking. What are we telling black women? Oh, they make it hard for these black men. And you know what? We're not telling black women. And sometimes these black men make it hard for black women. especially on these jobs. He will go out of his way to have black women train non-black women and then promote the non-black woman, especially Caucasian or Hispanic. Oh, I've already seen it. What are we telling black women? They sure make it hard on these men, and these men make it harder on these women by what? Creating a fatherless home, leaving you and your children to fend for yourself. What are we telling black women? I want to know. What are we telling them? What are we telling black women? Are we telling them that they're worthy of the best? Strive for the best? And hey, if you can't find a man, guess what? It's okay. Live your best life. Do not put your life on hold.
Your mother, Lizzie? I know, Uncle, which one? I know.
So we see, and this is a man talking to a man.
Yeah. Well, Matt Williams used to go with her for a time. They're not together in a way now.
Looking out for
So
him.
that means you could have a proposition with that if that struck you. Oh, you want to see after her? She's a regular customer of mine. Yeah. I think she's sweet on me too. I'm honest. She says you like it. Yeah. Yeah. Full blood estate at that too. Full blood estate. Full blood estate. Now that's something a man can work with. Hmm? You got a good face, you know that? Think you can be the married kind? Married kind? Mm-hmm.
He's so slow.
How do you mean? Well, we mix these families together, and that estate money flows the right direction. It'll come to us.
And if we mix the seed of poverty D together, then guess what? The seed of poverty D and all the trauma and the poverty is going to come right to us. And that's why the community looks the way it does. If we mix these families together, the ones who engage in femicide, no racial pride, all that drama, financial trauma, it's going to come right to us. He's talking to a man. I think it's what, nephew or some relative. If they're telling the men that, what do you think they're telling their daughters? WG, why guardianship is in effect, honey, it never went out of style. It never went out of style. They are working from a different playbook. What are we telling black women? If you mix the seed of poverty D over here with us, guess what? It's going to contaminate our family. Why? With a whole bunch of children. And then it's going to abandon you. So then now everybody got to go ahead and pull out their pockets to go ahead and for birthdays and for school supplies and for doctor's appointments. Oh, her money is short. Now everybody's pockets are being touched. One contaminant is all it takes. Then you better hope and pray it doesn't escalate to some violence. He might unalive the mother. Next thing you know, now we got some orphans. Now somebody's dream. And it's always the one that has one child or no children. All of a sudden, who they come with. You know they got into it over there. You thinking she had 3 kids. I can't take them, can you? The next thing you know, another black woman's life is just upended. What are we telling black women? Girl, big on the seed of poverty D. We welcome a tragedy. Again, what are we telling black women? Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.